Shalom Yasharallah, giving all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Bahashim, Wakah Kudash, Barakatah Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Barakatah Yasharallah, Barakatah Yahweh. I'm going to give double honors to the pastors and elders of Great Millstone, who teach and well, who are overseeing the construction of the tabernacle of David, more private tabernacle. Shalom to the Akim, Wa'akwa, scattered abroad, the sincere members of the hopeful elect who have been quickened in these last days to stand upon the feet and bear witness to the words of truth. This is another example of Micah 2 and 10. It says online video shows girl at 12 years old fatally shooting cousin 14 before killing herself. It's published 1 day ago. So it says, police in St. Louis are investigating the shooting deaths of 2 young cousins in what initially was believed to have been a murder-suicide. It says the incident was live streamed in an apartment, and family members called it a tragic accident. Officers told Fox television stations they believe 12-year-old Paris Harvey shot and deleted her cousin, 14-year-old Karan Harvey, before fatally shooting herself. The girl's grandmother, Susan Dawson, told the St. Louis Post-Dispatch that she saw the Instagram live video the cousins were making together at a downtown St. Louis apartment the family had rented to celebrate March birthdays. So again, man, these kids in these phones, man. These kids in these phones, man, deleting themselves on camera, man. And we all know it's through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah, but hey, that's Micah 2 and 10, man. This place. Oh, let's get it and then we'll continue in the article. Micah 2 and 10. This is arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it's polluted, and shall destroy you even with a sore destruction. Let's look at the word polluted.
Strong's H2930. Tameh.
It says to be unclean, become unclean, become impure, man. This place is defiled. The scriptures say that the word has become Salakia. I think it's in the book of Isaiah. Isaiah 24 and 5 says, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinances, broken the everlasting covenant, man. And that's how this place is polluted, man. That's why it's what does scripture say? So like go back to Micah 2 and 10. That's why it says, arise you and depart, for this is not your rest, man. Because this our serving Yahweh Shema Shah, we're serving our power of order, man. Yahweh Shema Shah is a God of order. He created everything to be in perfect order, and Esau Edom has changed that. That's why this place is ultimately defiled, man. Because you got wickedness here, confusion, everything is upside down, backwards. Nothing is really in its proper order. That makes it polluted, and that's why it's going to destroy us, man. Because Yahweh Shema Shah didn't create mankind to dwell on the earth in this condition. Let's go back to the article. It says the incident was live streamed in an apartment, and family members called it a tragic accident. Now, my initial question is where were all these people at, man? These are young kids, man. I will hope that they weren't in this this apartment alone, man. And then where did they get a weapon? Where did the weapons come from? You know what I'm saying? And this happens more often than not, where little kids get a hold of these guns, man, and they end up deleting themselves or deleting somebody, man. So it said officers told Fox television stations they believe 12-year-old Paris Harvey shot and killed her cousin, 14-year-old Karan Harvey, before fatally shooting herself. Said the girl's grandmother, Susan Dyson, told the St. Louis Post-Dispatch that she saw the Instagram Live video the two cousins were making together at a downtown St. Louis apartment the family had rented to celebrate Mark's birthdays. It wasn't a situation where they were arguing or anything like that, said Dyson, who was from the Dallas area. They were playing with the gun when they shouldn't have been. Of course, they shouldn't have been doing that. I think it just went off, and it went off by mistake. Now, what if you knew they had a weapon? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if the article is going to go into it, but if you know they had a weapon, why didn't you say something? Why didn't you contact somebody that was in the apartment and say, hey, you know, such and such, they have a weapon? You know what I'm saying? It's just, hey, man. Let's go to 2nd Ezra 5, man. And then we're going to go to Isaiah again. Second Ezra 5 and 8. It says, there should be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be all set out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and mistress women shall bring forth monsters, man. Mistress women shall bring forth monsters, and that's all you see nowadays, man. Little, as Apostle Ricard says, GMO babies, man. Little goblins, man, terrorizing the whole world, man. And all this comes from having women in an elevated position, having women, having women in as the leaders of the household. Wow. Is Isaiah the 4th chapter? Okay. Isaiah 3 and 12, it says, as for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err and destroy the way of thy paths. And now when it's those children, that's ultimately Esau Edom, man, because he's a base man. In the book of Job, it says, them that are younger than I have me in derision, man. Because Esau Edom, at his basis, he is a very immature, unknowledgeable, wicked man, man. And that's just how it is, man. Esau Edom was not created to be in a position of authority, and nor were women. And that's why, again, adding to the Micah 2 and 10, this place is polluted because the order of Yahweh Bashim Yahshua has been transgressed, man. And that's been basically everything has been thrown out the window, man. So let's go back to the article. It says family members said the cousins had been raised close together. Karan's mother and Paris' father are siblings. Duh. Since Paris and Karan were alone in the bathroom making a video in the mirror before the shooting happened, family members said that after Karan was shot, the video showed Paris reaching for the gun and it may have actually gone off again. They said to believe the gun was Kieran's. Both children were shot in the head. So why does a 14-year-old boy have a weapon? Where did he get this weapon from? It was no murder. It wasn't a suicide, said Shanice Harvey, Paris' mother. It was a freak accident and happened. No, man, that was judgment from Yahweh Shemi Ashai. You know, it's crazy, man, how these two siblings end up getting deleted, man, on camera, man. It's not crazy, but according to the standards of Babylon the Great, that would be crazy, man. Hey, Yahweh Shemi Ashai judge these people because let's get Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes 3:15 says, "That which have been is now, and that which is to be hath already been, and the Most High require of that which is past." Man, so you don't know what these people did in their past lives, and you don't know, hey man, you don't know what kind of wickedness they did in this life, man. Even though they're young, but hey, they're at the age where, especially this 14-year-old boy, he's at the age where, he should be getting hard body into the scriptures. It says Harvey said she had not seen the video, but family members had described it to her. She said the cousins were trying to be too hip. Again, she said the cousins were trying to be too hip. Micah 2:10, following after multitude to do evil, man, because trying to be hip going into what is black culture, man, which what perpetuates death, man. It says Paris and Karan Harvey were off together, making videos and pulling pranks. Family members said Paris, who was one of 9 children, was a funny 7th grader who loved getting her hairs and nails done and had a beautiful voice. They described Kieran as a goofy 8th grader who had long been able to do backflips. Ooh. But yeah, man, that perfect example of Micah 2:10, where these young children delete themselves on camera. And the article leaves much to the imagination. It doesn't really answer many questions because, like I said, why are they, where, you know, I'm just going to close it out, man. I'm just going to close it out because this stuff is mind-boggling, man. But again, it's the judgment of Yahweh Shemi Ashai. Let's get that scripture and then we'll just close it out. Zephaniah 3:5. The just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but unjust knoweth no shame. With that, we're going to close it out, man. Ecclesiastes 12:13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. For Yahweh Shemi Ashai and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty, man. For Yahweh Shemi Ashai should bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. With that being said, hello, y'all.